times have you heard someone say it's just calories in and calories out? It's simple. If you just eat less and exercise more, you'll lose weight. In fact, you might have even been told that by a physician. And it's not their fault. Unfortunately, they don't have some of the information that they need because their brains are full of all kinds of names of drugs to prescribe to fix your problems. Sometimes they're not given the information to fix the problem before it begins, though. And that's what I want to give you today. I want to give you some information that you can use to try to take control of this chemistry experiment that is your body. There's no algorithm for your body. Sorry. I've heard all kinds of things about the algorithm for Instagram, and the people that I know that are experts on social media can't even figure that one out. So I'm thinking if we can't figure out a human made thing, we probably can't figure out an algorithm for us. But seriously, there is no algorithm. There is no magic math formula that you can do to change your body. Our bodies are way more complicated than that. They have so much more to them. We are complex, and women are even more complex as creatures and beings. We have these things called hormones. Now, when I say the word hormones, you probably think of the stuff that like we always hear about in health class and all that has to do with reproduction. But there are hormones that influence every aspect of your body, how it functions, how you feel, hormones that affect your appetite, hormones that affect or are affected by your stress level, your mood, your brain and how it functions. Every part of you, whether it's functioning well or not, is probably a result of a hormonal process, combination, imbalance, something going on there. As early as our late 20s, women start losing testosterone. You're probably going, well, men need testosterone, women don't. Wrong. Testosterone is actually the most abundant hormone in our bodies, even more than estrogen by measurement, whatever. It's very, very important. And if we start losing it, as we start losing it, the snowball starts. The downward spiral begins. And if we don't catch it, if we don't make some lifestyle adjustments to help that process, we can go downhill really quickly. I have a newsflash for you. Just because you're 30, 40, 50 does not mean you need to feel like shit. You just don't. What it means is that as you age, you need to really understand your body and give it what it needs so you can feel good. If you don't, if you go live the standard American lifestyle with the standard American diet, you're going to feel terrible. Testosterone has a direct effect on insulin. Insulin has a direct effect on our appetite, our ability to burn fat, and our blood sugar. Stress has a huge influence on our blood sugar, our blood pressure, our insulin levels, our ability to burn fat, how much fat we store. So essentially, we are one big chemistry experiment with a lot of different variables affected by a lot of other variables. And if we aren't careful, we can put too much of one thing in and not enough of the other, and it all goes to hell. So what can you do? You've heard these before, but I'm going to tell you a little bit different twist on it that hopefully will help you understand the why, not just because somebody told you to. Number one, limit processed food. You're like, yeah, I already know. But do you know why? Everything that comes in a box, a bag, or a can has added stuff, added chemicals, preservatives, flavorings, colors, and all of those things have an effect on our hormones, and generally not a positive effect. Have you ever heard the expression, you can't eat just one? Yeah, there's some science behind that. The chemicals and the combinations of fats and carbohydrates in those chips make your brain go, give me more. I want more. I want more. I want more. They do that on purpose. It's called money, people. So if you can limit your processed food, you can limit your exposure to those things that trick your brain, that make you think that you're more hungry than you are, that don't allow you to get that full signal, that spike the blood sugar and make you think that you're hungry again in an hour. All those things can be avoided if you're eating whole foods, not processed foods. The second thing you can do is exercise. You're like, yeah, duh. Here's why. Number one, sweat is the best detox ever. You don't need to drink magic potions. I already talked about that last week. There's no juice cleanse that will beat sweating. I don't care how many teas you drink. If you sweat every day, your body will detox just fine. Here's the other reason exercise is really good. When you exercise, you use your muscles. Yes, your muscles store glucose. That's energy. They burn through that when you're exercising. And once that's gone, then they ask your liver, hey, do you have any energy? Your liver says, yes, we have glycogen. And the liver shoots out the glycogen and gives you more energy. Then at the end of your workout, you're spent. You got nothing left. As soon as you eat some high quality food, PS, your muscles and your liver go and they suck it all back up again to prepare for the next workout. So the system is working. Okay. It's not just stuck. It's expending. It's sucking it back up. It's using it. It's sucking it back up. The system starts churning, gets your metabolism going, gets all kinds of good things going on. It's amazing for you. Not to mention, you look pretty good when you do some squats. Sleep. You need sleep. You may think you're bionic and that you're Superwoman or Superman, but you need sleep. You need 7 hours minimum, quality sleep, not lay down and then think about sleeping and then sleep for 20 minutes and then wake up and stress out some more and then go back to sleep, right? Or sleeping with the TV on or anything like that. You need actual quality sleep. Why? Because that's when your body fixes everything. Your brain goes in and clears out the dead cells. It improves the ones that need to be improved. Your brain can actually grow if you sleep enough. Your muscles go through and repair themselves. Your body clears out any damaged tissues, repairs any cells that can be repaired. Your digestive system resets itself because you're not eating before you go to bed, right? You're waiting. You're giving yourself a 2 to 3 hour window after you eat before you sleep so that your body can sleep and not be churning away at trying to digest food. So you're sleeping on an empty stomach. Your gut is able to clear itself out. It's everything. Our bodies are amazing, amazing. They can reset, repair, regenerate, all these things while we sleep. All you have to do is lay down and close your eyes. It's pretty sweet. It also really helps with your cortisol levels. If you are highly stressed during the day and then you don't sleep, you're not going to wake up feeling your best because your cortisol levels are spiking at night when they're supposed to be spiking in the morning. So a few things you can do to help with that. You've heard it, limit your blue light exposure. I just bought a red light alarm clock and it literally changed our bedroom. My husband was like, why is it so dark and awesome in here? Because of the alarm clock, one little stupid $10 alarm clock. It's crazy. And then 10 minutes of sunlight before 10 a.m. Get outside before 10 a.m. It doesn't have to be a sunny day. If you do that, then your brain says, oh, it's morning. So then in the evening, your brain says, oh, it's evening and you can sleep better. Lastly, eat the macros that are appropriate for you. I told you it's not just about macros. It's not just about calories. It's about the whole combination. But macros do matter. They do matter, especially if you have some chemistry issues in your body, like insulin resistance. 80% of adults have insulin resistance. If you have insulin resistance, you need to adjust what you eat. If you have food intolerances, it creates stress within your body. When your body's stressed out, it doesn't function right. It stores fat. It burns muscle. Okay. It doesn't use the nutrients that you're giving it. A lack of protein means that when you're sleeping and your body's trying to do all that repair work, it doesn't have the tools and the building blocks it needs to repair. Too much of anything is bad. Too much fat, too much protein, too many carbs. They're all bad individually. It's the right combination. It's the right mixture for you and your body, along with all these other things. That is what is going to make you be able to change your body and to feel really good. So hopefully you enjoyed that little science lesson, that little journey down science alley. That's just the tip of what I like to geek out on all day, every day. If you want to go way deeper, shoot me a message and we can have a nice, long, geeky conversation about it. But hopefully, what you're taking away from this is you can influence the chemistry of your body in a positive way by doing simple things. And that influence is everything. You don't have to be 40, 50, 60 and feel old and exhausted and beaten down. You can feel amazing at any age.